We are just across the Allegheny River from downtown Pittsburgh at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel City. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals. This will make it into the end zone, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool. And it'll bring up third down.
On the coverage.
Here we go. 180. Easy.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. On first down, counter plowing ahead for about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 39, Roethlisberger got an open man. It's Washington.
Roethlisberger's pass.
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern, because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Now this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Boyd going to have a chance to run it. The big man, Tyson Alualu, there to make the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Back at the 43-yard line.
On third down, Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10. Good for a Steeler first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, #1, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Hands to James Conner.
Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. And it's brought in by Washington. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Gain of 45
Exactly.
yards.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
First down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now they run with Mixon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to air it out deep for Green. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
18, A.J. Green.
A.J. Green,
Cincinnati.
his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
That ties the game.
The point
at
after
7.
through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked up, and he lost the football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for them to start things out. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
The ball carrier.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. Give them 17 and a Cincinnati 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Bud Dupree, a former 1st-round pick, in on the stop.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They go play action with Burrow. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Complete to
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
Cincinnati.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On 2nd and goal, 1 man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. He's going to get it running right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30, past the 20. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Extra point now by Boswell. He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Bengals 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Returning it, John Ross. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On second down, here's Burrow. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards, a first down.
And a Bengal.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
55, strip the ball.
Burrow on play action. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Micah Fitzpatrick. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the 24, Roethlisberger. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carlos Dunlap in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Hey, alert.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 31.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
That one goes for 24 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
On 3rd down, here's Samuels. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
2nd and goal.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Roethlisberger keeps it. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ben Roethlisberger as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the 2nd half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Now Ross to return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 48.
And Williams. The 1st down pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
For Eric Ebron, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a game.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And they go play action now. Burrow. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, here's Mixon. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter.
And how about this, a fake? Sliding out of the pocket. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. The result there is the offense is going to come back on the field. A first down as they get 12 on the fake punt. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and
from the 38, Roethlisberger. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Connor. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Brings up second and 13 at the 42-yard line.
This time, Roethlisberger will throw. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there, 21 yards. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal.
Brings up 4th and...
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. So they've gone for it twice now. Fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6. Rolling to his right. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That good for 19 and a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the
back to Mixon on 1st down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st down, Bengals.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. There's a short one caught by Uzama, and he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Back now in Pittsburgh.
With the score.
It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Burrow going for it on 4th. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Turnover on downs.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
Back at the 30-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Roethlisberger, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play action with Roethlisberger. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were... Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. James Washington, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Chris Boswell
trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll throw from the gun. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
1st down.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 7 yards the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Airing one out for Boyd. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Bengals on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1 yard gain.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Roethlisberger will throw.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now Burrow loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly. And not.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Ben to throw again. Forced out to his left. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Trying to get the first with Samuels. But he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Here's Roethlisberger. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. His pass caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 20.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements. We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. To the air again, Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And that'll make it third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Being chased out left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Bengals will get the football back. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First down. Here's Burrow. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's back-to-back. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 29, 30, 20, 10.
I'm showing you, man.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead will swell by 1 more. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Down pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Roethlisberger going to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16.
Today's final score, Steelers.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Pittsburgh, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date. The turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall.